Hello everyone.
Hey.
It's me and Daniel here doing a post recording now because the original one we did of this was well, it wasn't great. I was quite sleep deprived from working on animation late into several nights, and as a result I wasn't that talkative. As a result of that, Daniel was getting quite grumpy with me, and it caused this vicious cycle of grumpy to sleepiness, and we decided that wasn't good enough, so we're back, we're doing it again, hopefully a bit more successful this time.
Yeah. I mean, it's all well and good, that rivalry kind of like ambience that goes with, you know, Andrew's not really bothered about this game and I'm getting annoyed at him, and, you know, that can prove to be funny, but, you know, it was all the way through the episode, so it just dragged on a bit too much, and that's why I thought, you know, we thought it was the best in everyone's interest to you know, do another recording, just to go over it. So we're just gonna reflect on what's happened, maybe make references to what did happen in the original recording.
I recall saying that mailbox looked weird, like it's like you're feeding it.
Yeah. It's pretty disturbing, especially because it's got a hat, but it goes over its eyes. So it's literally just the tongue. It's like a pleasurable item for women or something. Or men, I guess, but, you know.
Like weird mystery letterbox pleasure.
There's this point here. We might not. No, we won't be able to see it. But on the right-hand side of this street in Traverse Town, you can actually see a shop, and it's got the Mad Hatter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of little references in Traverse Town that I didn't really, you know, notice like the first couple of times I played through this game. But apparently, it's got loads of, you know, references in it, because this place, I'll just say it now, Traverse Town, there's a little clue in the name, it's where people end up when their worlds are being lost, right? So you got the Dalmatians here, you know, when you first walk into their house, it's like, oh, shit's got fucked up in their planet and now we have to stay here.
And then Purdy's like, it's Pongo and Purdy, right?
Yeah.
And then Purdy's like, my babies are all over the multiverse. Please save my babies.
Yeah, and Pongo's just like, oh, well, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't want kids anyway. Yeah, it was an accident.
I mean, I wanted a few, but 101? Shit, dog, that's too many, man.
I mean, 15, that's going over the margin a little bit, but 101, shit, man, I just shit my pants.
I'm just saying, we could turn a few of them into a cult, you know, sell it on, quality of life. What's the big deal, man?
Oh yeah, this is where we see Merlin, and I note how there's an Omega sign upside down and a theta sign. I don't know what the last one is. That might be, it could be Ouroboros.
I'm not even sure if that's a theta sign, because it's kind of slanted to the left or right or something.
No, that is a theta sign.
A theta's straight, isn't it?
No. Well, not when I was in college.
Oh, when I was, I guess there are different ways of doing it. Like, you know, like when you're little, you're taught to do a 1 is a straight line with a little tick on the top.
Yeah.
But then when you get older, it's like, no, don't do that, because the examiner might be sleepy and they might think it's a 7. It's like, who the hell would think that was a 7? And,
yeah.
You know, then there's also people who put lines through their 7s. Do you do that?
No, I don't. And everybody at my new work does that. And it's crazy,
because then it just looks like a sideways 4.
No, I think it is a good way of differentiating.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And then we have Kyrie. We finally found her. And he's like, oh, I got a big boner right now. And they were like, sir, what are you doing with your dick over there? And he's like, oh, shit, man, she ain't even there. And he's like, shit, I lost my boner. Well, I suppose we can do the voices post-commentary still, can't we?
Looks like someone has a boner.
You've arrived. You've got a boner sooner than I expected. Who the fuck are you?
What?
You knew I was coming? Of course, I know everything.
It would be extremely painful for you.
He doesn't look like one. Look, oh yeah, and I remember I was saying how he wasn't even giving Goofy and Donald the time of day at this point. He doesn't even look at them. He's like, I don't like other Disney characters. I'm not really, you know, anamorphic or whatever. And then he was like,
that looks like that's such a robotic turn. It's kind of creepy. It's like, look at you.
Just a moment. Oh yeah.
Just gonna spank the monkey.
I'm not familiar with that.
Hey,
phrase.
presto! I did not want to see that today.
Oh my god! Look at him go!
You kids like the pot? I've got the pot.
Look, they're absolutely not impressed. Look at them. All this shit's happening around them. And in a blinding flash of light, not only do all the like items move into place, but apparently so Goofy's just like down there. Why is he down there? So,
See,
fuck you, Goofy. We got a new guy to help us out.
that's the problem when you cut corners, is that this just looks strange. They're just standing there, not reacting to the things
Oh my
around
god!
them.
Did you see Donald's neck?
No?
It did a 180 just then.
Really?
I've never seen that before.
Jesus.
That is really creepy. We'll have to look back on that. Because that is...
Well, we're already looking back on this. Are we doing a post recording?
No, not a post recording, but a post looking at.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
So it's pretty clear here that Merlin and the Fairy Godmother, they're bonking ugly right now.
Yeah, I just thought of a funny thing. Left a boob and right a boob and boobity boobity boob. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbity bobbity boob. Cleavage!
That's not funny. That's not witty or funny.
Yes, it is. Put it together and what have you got? A juicy giant peach.
That's ass. You don't make
I know.
tits into peaches.
You can make anything into a peach if you try hard enough.
Truer words are never said.
Hmm.
Oh, so the TV's on in the background. We're kind of watching Mastermind at the same time.
They've got this guy on it. He's like a Sikh Scottish Ron Swanson. It's weird.
I think all these guys. I think this is a celebrity because he's Dougal. He's
Is-
Dougal. Yeah, he's Dougal from Five to Ten.
Yeah, he's got older, hasn't he?
Yes, Andrew.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Of course.
Everybody get thrown.
He's become visually older, is what I mean. Noticeably.
Yeah.
Significantly
Hey,
older.
look, it's your gameplay now,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're humping his space for some reason and jizzing all over it.
Mm.
This is just a euphemism for impregnation, but
Yeah, when he comes up in a second, I know we're supposed to be doing this, but when you see the other contestants, you'll see him. He's a Sikh Scottish Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation.
Ron Swanson, did he talk like it?
No, he sounds vaguely Scottish, I think. I'm pretty sure he is Scottish.
So how's he Ron Swanson?
Well, he just looks like Ron Swanson. He's got that sort of beard, he's got that sort of mouth shape, and the kind of like the brow and the eyes, like the firm stare.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You
I
know-
don't know. I don't watch Parks and Rec.
Ron Swanson is the manliest man on TV.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he isn't.
Well, who is then?
Will Smith.
I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say Ash from Evil Dead.
Nah, he's the scummiest scum in the scum.
He is a bit scummy, but he makes
Oh,
it work.
Look at this. You're like running into you're running into things here, or am I doing it?
Well, no.
No. You are.
I
You
know.
are doing this bit, yeah.
I know I'm doing this. You take it off me right at the end when nothing kills me and we're nearly at the end of a level. But I can't help it if I'm not very good at it. I don't know how much health things have, what the timing is, how to angle the shots, because I've never played it before.
Oh, you just pick it up pretty quick, I'd say.
Well, I didn't.
Well, in that case, you suck. See, you're running into shit. You're just like, oh, look
Well,
at these
it's because-
rings. Oh, is this Sonic the Hedgehog?
It's
I'll just
because-
go into these rings,
Do you know
collect
what?
them.
Do you know what's also difficult? See, I was shooting that rock for ages. What's also difficult is that I don't actually really know how big the ship is relative to everything around me, so it's hard to tell whether I'm near it or nearly near it.
No, I didn't take it off you. No, I didn't take it off you. I remember exactly what happened here. I was about to take it off you, but then it was near the end.
Well, that's not a far send from what I said.
Well, I didn't take it off you.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't think it would have mattered if I took it off you.
Well, it wouldn't, because the moment you were going to take it off me was when we were near the end. That's almost what I said.
Anyway, so if you didn't catch that, we're heading towards the Olympus Coliseum.
Hmm.
There's a lot of stuff featured in this level that I don't think were actually in the game. Like, for example, the Coliseum. There was never a Coliseum, not game, the film.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't think there was ever a Colosseum in the film.
You know, I think for a Colosseum where there's meant to be lots of exciting fighting, not a whole lot happens in this section. I mean, except maybe it's because it's just fighting, it gets a little monotonous, whereas in other areas you're like running about and there's some sort of side plot going on.
I think because later on you actually do get to fight in all these different arenas, challenges and all that. So I think that justifies how quick this
section is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of setting it up for later.
Because you can actually not ever... Because what you have to do for each world is you have to find the keyhole and lock the world. I forget which one. But, yeah, you don't have to do this one to complete the game.
A bit like the tree on Mario and the 6 Coins. Like, you can do left and right, but you only have to do one.
Sort of, I guess, yeah.
And also like the rat house as well, because if you find the secret passageway in that, you can bypass like 3 or 4 levels. No, 2 or 3 levels, can't you?
Yeah. I forget.
Alright, this guy, he's too much ass right now, I think. Like, there's a level of ass I can accept, that is too much ass. He's a short, fat, hairy man who's shaking his ass, and he thinks that we sound like Hercules, even though we sound not very much like Hercules.
Well, to be fair, Sora hasn't said anything. He just went, He just went, So, could be anything. It could have been Hercules taking a shit.
Alright, maybe that makes sense, because if he's alone here with Hercules, I guess he wouldn't be expecting it to be anyone else. Alright, I retract my statement. Because I'm the Witwactor. He has such a weird nose.
Oh my god, Andrew. Every time we sit on this specific couch, your breath stinks.
Well, I have just had tea.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Which one of you doesn't know how to eat without using mouthwash? What me?
Look at Sora's face, pouting. Look, it's like this.
God, what is wrong
You'll
with his
suck my
nose?
dick, and then I'll let you in the tournament. That's how it works. Speaking of sucking dick, was it really Adam Sandler who did that Donald Duck prank?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the Donald Duck blowjob?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because I was told it was Adam Sandler. But somehow I think it didn't sound like Adam Sandler at all. I know he does like a bunch of voices like, "Hi, ta-ta, it's nice to see you." Does that voice?
Well, you know, you can never expect... Because it sounds so unlike what anyone actually speaks, it's hard to tell if someone can do that impression. I can't do it. Like, when I try and do a Donald Duck impression, I sound like I'm a possessed hamster or something.
Just a possessed you.
Or
just a you.
Yeah.
Speaking of you, do you think he, you think if he could, or do you think if Phil was ever in the position where he could either have sex with a ugly woman or a you, do you think he'd go for the you?
Oh, there he is, Scottish Ron Swanson.
Yeah, I know what he looks like, I just disagree with you.
Well, you never said you disagree with me. I got no indication that you didn't even know what he looked like.
The Indian guy.
Yeah.
No.
I got no indication.
Anyway,
I don't think he's Indian though. I think he's actually native Scottish.
He's got a turban on.
Well, yeah, but...
And he's Indian. Ethically, he's Indian.
Well, he might be ethnically Indian descended.
Well, okay.
Good.
He's brown.
Alright, fine.
Well, I didn't want to have to say that, but clearly you want me to.
Well, no, I didn't want you to. It's just because someone's brown doesn't mean they're Indian.
What did I say about this, by the way, before you interrupted?
What did you say?
No. You answer, because you're the one who interrupted me.
Alright, I'm thinking. It's just, I said I don't know because I generally don't know.
We should have interrupted me then.
Well, I didn't want you to miss Scottish Ron Swanson.
I didn't give a shit. I had made that pretty clear when I was like, I don't think he doesn't look like Ron Swanson.
I didn't hear you say that. I heard you say...
Oh my god, he looks nothing like Ron Swanson. I got a good look at him
He does when he's scowling. He does.
When he's scowling.
When he was in the chair answering the questions, he looked a hell of a lot like Ron Swanson.
Jesus.
Because he looked way more focused.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Fucking.
There's sure a lot of barrels right now.
Yes, there are. This again is quite a tedious part. I know I said it was after Alice in Wonderland where it stops being tedious, but I'd say after the barrels it stops getting tedious. Alright? Trust me on this.